welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Glenn Drayton for Jeremy Gian, and welcome you to News Channel 8 for this evening for your Wednesday. In our top story tonight, there was a major confusion at the St. Croix Central High School earlier today. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the exclusive.
Thanks a lot, Glenn. It's approximately almost 10 o'clock. I'm here with the disgruntled parent. Sweetheart, we see about hundreds of students at Central coming off campus. What happened?
Yes, I come this morning to my daughter right here come. She's telling me that she couldn't go to school because of some pamphlet. And what's going on? There's about 50 students here, Wes, that can't get into the school because of some pamphlet about rules and regulations that should have been addressed, orientation, or in here's these kids here can't go to school and get the education, Wes, because they won't let them in there. Worried about what they're wearing, worried about some booklet, messing with them children's education. Look, all of them. Look, all of them.
Where are the administrators, the principal?
I just went in there.
We just been inside. We just been inside.
Gary
The
Malloy.
principal yelled in my face and slammed the door in my face and told me I must address what's going on, and my daughter is not going to school.
Okay. What happened with your child?
My child, I've been here since 8:30 this morning. My child didn't let her inside. What about tomorrow? If I don't come,
let your child inside?
because she have her skirt supposedly too short.
Where's your daughter? Bring her.
She's in school right now. She's in class right now, but she missed the first period, almost the whole class. What about her education?
How many weeks has it been since school opened? 3 or 4 weeks. Why? The same thing happened last year, you know.
I know it happened. But the kids are here to educate, to learn.
Why aren't you parents in compliance with the rules?
Well, that's the point. We've been in there trying to complain. They don't want to show their face to us.
Yeah, they didn't tell us in orientation. They didn't tell us not. Just make sure you know that their skirt is decent. They seen my daughter when she comes to school.
Right, this is your daughter?
Yes, and then the young girl.
Let's get her daughter on.
Come, Tia.
What is wrong with this uniform?
Nothing.
Sorry to say, but
Nothing is wrong.
We have to leave the campus. Even though there's police here, why are the police here?
Police doing a different situation, but I got one other.
Why are the kids being let out of school like this?
I can't answer right now, but you got one other
Well,
side of the gate.
let the police escort us out. Look at these innocent children right here. Wes, hand the camera over there. They can't go into school.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I am tired of getting thrown off these schools and these hospitals. I'm only trying to help the people in the Virgin Islands.
The school.
Where are the administrators?
They're not coming up. I had a door slammed in my face and yelled in my face.
All right, well, we're going to go because I don't want to get arrested, and I have to respect that, you know.
But you have to respect us as a parent too. And these innocent children, they wonder why the dropout rate is so how it is now, and these children not wanting to go to school. I just see a young girl. You can't address me, but why not? You work here, sir. You're part of the staff, sir. No, what is the procedure? The procedure should be that these kids go to school.
Have the premises, thank you.
This procedure should be that these why they can, let me see the booklet. This is why, Wes, that they couldn't come to school today because of this pamphlet that was only administered yesterday. How come this pamphlet wasn't an orientation or in the first
Wait a minute, you mean to tell me that this pamphlet was just given yesterday?
Yes, sir, and not an orientation, not the first day of school, but yesterday. No staples, they typed this up. There's typos in there and everything, Mr. Wes Small. They're not let my daughter because
and
of
again,
this here.
What's wrong with your daughter's uniform?
Nothing, and she didn't have this booklet, this pamphlet. That's why they're not letting us. So I went in there because
But how is she out of compliance?
I don't know, because she didn't have this booklet pamphlet, this error typo printed up.
Oh, she has to have the booklet.
Yes, that was not given an orientation or the first day of school.
I gotta tell you, if there's something wrong with this outfit right here, you have to show this reporter. Her pleats are to the knee. Her chest area. Look, she's buttoned up.
And there's nothing comes to him.
Here's somebody from education. Perhaps they could speak to her. Is this the commissioner? Commissioner Terry, could you please tell us why we have about 100 students leaving and about 6 police cars here and upset parents?
I'm about to find out. So I'm on my way into the school now.
Okay, thank you very much. Commissioner Laverne Terry, first time we've actually had a chance to talk. And you've been commissioner for how long?
About 3 years.
3 years. Nice to finally meet you. All right. Wow. Central High School, the Commissioner Terry is actually here. I've got to tell you, this is the first time this reporter has ever talked to Commissioner Terry, especially on the air. Wow. My dad said if I live long enough, I'll see some some new things.
And now, Miss St. Clair, who is the principal at the St. Croix Central High School, gave her side of the story with Wes.
Now we have Principal St. Clair here. Miss St. Clair, a little confusion earlier today with students not being in compliance, and we understand you're going to explain how it all started with the grade level assemblies that happened and how they were given this, I believe, to take home, and the parents have one as well. Principal St. Clair, tell us what is going on.
Yesterday we had grade level assemblies, grades 9 through 12. I found that during the last 3.5 weeks, students are still coming with their cell phones, having cell phones ringing in the classroom.
Let's stop there. Are cell phones allowed at Central High School, and for that matter, any public school in the Virgin Islands?
No, cell phones are not allowed, or electronic devices are not allowed in the schools.
But yet and still on the taxi bus, I take the taxi bus, I see a lot of students from Central with iPads and the cell phones. So where do they stash those things before they come in here?
I can't tell you where they snatch it.
But if you get them, they will be confiscated, and it's here. It's supposed to be let out to the end of the semester, and it is on the next to the last page where it says if your child is caught with this illegal electronic device, no cell phones, no MP3 players, no iPods, no electronic games, or any other electronic devices. If you parents know that Central High School is not supposed to have these things as zero tolerance, then why aren't you checking your children's book bags? Why am I seeing children on the school buses with these things? This is why a near riot situation happened. I'm sorry to cut you off, but let's continue, Ms. St. Clair.
And the dress code. We have children not wearing the proper uniform. This is something we've been going through since August at the orientation. So I decided that with the team, my administrative team, we decided that we should have grade level assemblies. And that's what we did yesterday. And we gave each and every child a booklet to take home and read it and also share it with their parents.
Did the booklets make it home?
Some of them did not. We saw them in the parking lot all over the school. They were just paperweights all over the school. So I knew that some of them did not make it. I know that the student did not read them. This morning we were at the gate, and some students did not abide by the regulations. Some students were on cell phones. The administrators at the gate, they stopped them. They took their names. They called parents. Some students refused to give the name of their parents. We called parents. Some parents came in and they understood. Some parents came in and they did not understand. Some parents came in and they went, a little ballistic about rules and regulations. We're building a community, and if we can't let the students follow rules and regulation, what's going to happen to our community?
All right. You were telling me something that's kind of frightening, and this is why I said you need to go to the PTA meetings. If you don't go to the PTA meetings, why call Channel 8 when your child has gotten thrown out of school? I don't understand that. I don't like to be played. Principal, if there's anything else that you'd like to let out about the 5:30 PTA meeting that was held tonight, and you want to tell us the schedule of your regular PTA meetings.
I just want to clarify something. We didn't throw any kids out of school. We did not. So that's a clarification.
But you threw me off campus again. Why don't you like me?
Oh, it's not about you, Mr. West.
It's right. It's about the students.
PTA will be every third Wednesday in the month, at 5:30, and they have it.
That time is good because maybe
parents are getting off work and they just come to the PTA.
Every third Wednesday at Central, 5:30.
Yes, it is. And just a few things I'd like to say, may I?
Yeah.
To the public. We're all about educating the students. We have to educate them about getting into careers in the future. We have to teach them from now how to dress, how to carry themselves, how to behave, because they're judged without even knowing that they're judged. So I want my students here at Central High School and all the students in the Virgin Islands to understand when we give you rules and regulation, it's about helping you become whole citizens of the world.
I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Well, the parents and students are not the only one or only people upset these days. Wes Small has that story as well.
Thank you very much, Glenn. I'm here with American Federation Teacher President for St. Croix, James Howell. We're going to get right to it. We have a memo here from the Office of Collective Bargaining coming from Government House, canceling, postponing some negotiations. Very important and strategic because they are working on an extended contract. And now, Mr. Howell, you break it down to all your constituents out there.
Okay, we were supposed to be in negotiation from September 28th to September 30th. We extended our contract due to the fact that we were going to be in negotiations. Last week, Friday, the Office of Collective Bargaining informed us that they will be postponing negotiations until December 6th, 7th, and 8th, 2011. One of the reasons we extended our contract was because we were supposed to be in negotiation. Our contract expired since this year in August, last year in August, so we extended our contract. What has happened now is that our contract will be expiring at the end of the month. So we're going to be having a general membership meeting today, and members will decide on what action they will take going forward. Without a contract, the members are in jeopardy, and the members will not take this lightly. This is a very serious issue, so they'll be having a meeting this evening to discuss this issue. And when the members make a decision, then we will act on this decision that the members will make today.
It's very interesting. You know, every time we talk, I mention the word strike, job action, sick out, walk out, what have you. It's a disruption, and our children are already at basement level for education and reading. It's horrible. It's deplorable. Not only here, but nationally, we rank just lower than even third world countries. That saying, at the end of this month, in just a few days, if this meeting, after this meeting is over, and you have to go by the will of your body, you know, when they vote, we could possibly be seeing a strike because the contract then will be expired. And the law says, correct me if I'm wrong, that you can actually have a job action or a strike legally because you won't be under contract. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. We can use all methods used to have a concerted action, and any legal action can take place during this period when we have no contract. And I know that the members are going to make decisions that are in their best interest and do what is right. They will also be concerned about the children. We don't want the children to be left unattended, but it is also the government's responsibility, and they need to come to the plate and protect the children, because without a contract, we cannot guarantee that members will be where they would like to be.
What is the reason from Government House that they postponed these very critical and crucial negotiations?
They stated unforeseen circumstances embody, and I'm quoting, the reason for the postponement. So, and that is the only reason that they give us, that they are unforeseen circumstances. We were trying to get negotiations since summer. There was some conflicting issues during the summer, but we finally settled for the month of September. And now all of a sudden they are up and cancel. First of all, it was for the 27th to the 30th. They canceled and says we cannot make the 27th. Okay, we said okay. And then at the last minute says, oh, no, we cannot meet the 28th.
And they never gave you an explanation.
There's no explanation. All the explanation that was given is the letter that was sent to us.
Well, there you go. So you wonder why you hear the car horns and you see the coolers and the strike cards and Channel 8 out there for 5-6 days, strike day number 7, 8. This is what happens. This is how it starts. No explanation, 2-month postponement, unforeseen circumstances.
We want to tell the parents to keep their ears in tune to the school, talk with their teachers, because this is going to be a very stressful time for teachers, and it will also be a very stressful time for parents. But we are trying to do our best to keep everything going as smoothly as possible. We care for the children, but sometimes things must give.
I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Coming up, the governor's out of the territory. We'll find out what he's doing when we come back after the break. Governor John DeYoung is out of the territory. Hayes, let's take a look at what he's got lined up for us in the future.
$600,000 that was just approved for the Virgin Islands Water and Power Authority for the Business Efficiency Office, which I think will aid in the educational process, but also in the focus of the WAPA with respect to what's happening in our community and educating in our community, and putting a tremendous focus on that area. They've also most recently provided funding for the Bureau of Internal Revenue with respect to collection efforts that we're doing, and also the approval of funding for the ambulances in our community. So they've been tremendously supportive of a number of initiatives, and at the same time have been able to provide us with the financing and the funding necessary to put those initiatives in process, from energy, collections, and also in healthcare.
The late but beloved Governor Wong Louis has been honored in a local post office recently. Let's take a look.
Good afternoon. For us, the Virgin Island Puerto Rican Friendship Committee is one of the most important events for this month. It's the cancellation of the stamp for our Governor Juan Luis. He was a Puerto Rican, a Virgin Islander. He born in Vieques, but he was adopted by this island. He served for 10 years, and it was an honor for us to this year commemorate him in this pictorial stamp. We have Mr. Martinez to tell us something else about the stamp.
The pictorial postmark for this event was prepared along with the special cachet envelope with the silk-screened image of the Governor Juan Francisco Luis, flanked by the flags of the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. A limited quantity of commemorative binders was also prepared for this occasion, which contains the specially prepared envelope with the pictorial postmark and a short biography of the Governor Juan Francisco Luis.
A well-deserved honor as well. We have more news coming up right after the break. Please stay with us. Well, you know, we here at Channel 8 support local business, and today we pay another visit to a local businessman in the Virgin Islands. Here's Wes Small at a restaurant.
Thanks a lot, Glenn. We're in Mount Pleasant, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with another small businessman. Wait a minute. He's not that small, is he? Especially compared to me. This is Feel Great Deli, and they're right upstairs here. And I have to tell you something. I am a carnivore. Yes, I eat meat, and I got to tell you, I'm not. I'm lacking in my veggies and stuff, but it's called vegan food, and we're going to get all into it now. They promise that they could change the meat lover in me, and they say they've got a burger waiting for me in there right now that I'm going to sink my teeth into, and it'll be better than the poisonous meat that goes through our body. Ray, first of all, I want to say congratulations, and even though these are rough times, partner, Mount Pleasant, this vegan deli is a great idea, I believe, because we are lacking in nutritious foods here, and I think you're going to do all right.
Yes, thanks. Thanks for the interview. But as I was telling you, we are 100% vegan. You know, everything is made from scratch. We make our own cheese. You know, everything. You know, it's like
egg whites.
No, we don't use no egg whites.
Yeah,
no animal byproduct, anything. You know, so everything is the chef. He's actually from Israel. So he's actually here. He's been vegan all his life.
Is he in there now?
Yeah, he's in there. So
he's the one that made me that serious burger.
Definitely.
I want to go talk to him. He's from Israel.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Wow, and you have like an internet cafe in there.
We have Wi-Fi. You know, free to use. Once you participate with buying something in the deli.
Listen, I heard a rumor that you got some cornbread in there to die for.
Yep, the cornbread is
Stop
nice.
it now.
Yeah, it's
Stop it now, man.
Yeah. We're going to get all of that when we go inside.
Oh, stop it now, man.
All good stuff. Yeah.
All right. Carnivore yesterday, vegan today. And here we are, deep inside Feel Great Deli with the man from Israel, Chef Maron.
How you doing? How you doing?
My man, you don't look like you're from Israel.
Man, straight from Israel. 28 years in Israel.
Wow.
Born and raised.
And you are a chef extraordinaire.
Yes, indeed. That's what they would call it.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, this bad boy will work. I cannot get all sloppy on camera and do this for you. I know what everybody loves food to come out of my mouth, but I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to taste this stuff here, though. Can you hold this?
I got you. I got you. Go on and take a taste. Go on and take a taste.
Chef, oh, you got some ketchup?
I got everything on there.
Phil.
Tell me, talk to me.
Meat no more. In Mount Pleasant at Feel Great, used to be a carnivore. Now I'm a vegan. Whatever. I'm eating veggies. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.